Hey everyone, welcome back to Long Wicked Tunes with Lad from the Woods. I don't know why Long Live Rock was coming into my head. Well, maybe because this song's a rock song. Anyways, Wicked Tunes is more accurate than Long Live Rock. We're not just doing rock, we're doing all the sounds from the 60s and 70s, which back in our day was just under one umbrella. Anyway, this band, I was looking at other bands, and then I see this name, and the name was The Boys with the Perpetual Nervousness. I'm like, what kind of name for a band is that? Push play. Oh, okay. Fuck the name. Who cares? This is some good stuff. So I go and look them up, and this is what we find out about them. Hold on here. They're from Spain. They call them pop. I wouldn't call them pop. I would just call them rock and roll. Yeah. What they say is indie power pop stir fry with Scottish humor and Spanish attitude. Because one of the guys is from Scotland and the other fellow is from Madrid, Spain. And he was in a band. Okay. Duo. Okay, I'll just read this. The Boys with Perpetual Nervousness are a duo formed by Gonzalo Marcos from Madrid, a member of the Palacio de Linares, a Spanish indie pop group, and Andrew Taylor from Edinburgh, a member of the cult band Dropkick. They gave life to their songs at a distance and not because of COVID. The distance between the respective homes of the pair is the reason why their songs travel between Scotland and Spain several times before being finalized. Anyway, it's a fresh sound. This is what they're saying. They are. And yeah, the music is pop with capital letters. See, when you say that, that would turn away half the people. Pop, oh shit. And immediately they'll think Beyonce. And if they don't like that style of music, then they've been looking for. To me, okay, people used to say, well, the Beatles are pop. No, they were rock and roll. Okay, the Who was early rock and roll or Motown, and then they became just rock. Okay, Led Zeppelin from the start was just rock. Okay, except for the song rock and roll. Okay, you see the thing here. So, anyways, when I hear pop, I don't think of the Beatles because here they're saying, well, their music is structured in the big three B's: the Beatles, the Beach Boys, and the Byrds. And yeah, they are. Okay. And yeah, this this is just an amazing little band. So this song was released May 6th, 2022, so it's new. And let's get at her. Oh, there's Blackie behind me. They're all looking out that screen because the wolves, now the coyotes they've quieted down because I turned the music up, and that sometimes gets them to run off a little bit. But anyway, yeah, it's 9:53. So when I finish this one, I'm going to go roll one of the thing. Oh, that was this video. Yeah. No, not this video. Last video, I got a piece of my Panama Red I'm going to roll up and put in my vape machine. Anyway, let's get to it. So as always, before we start, I got to look at that camera. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get the notifications. And if you want to help donate to the Lad from the Woods studio build, which will encompass Wicked Tunes, A Voice in the Wilderness, my UFO channel, and Fishing Camp Life. There's links down there to donate. Excuse me. And there's also a link. I'm always looking for equipment. I need equipment. And the other thing is, merchandise store now. I got all kinds of stuff, and all the profits go to the studio build, which we will be filming and documenting here on this channel and the other channels. Okay, it's my buddy and I are going to be doing that, and he's good at everything, and I'm not good at anything. So it should make quite a little pair. Okay, well, let's get to this song, man, because it rocks. I'm probably going to get up and get a glass of water, so I hope that's cool with you guys. I just act natural. I don't edit, unless something's really, really stupid. I just leave it. Okay, it's real. It's like you and me sitting in the living room, puffing one and listening to music together. We don't edit life. Well, maybe we can some days, some way. Anyway.
a star if you want to share. Don't worry now, don't listen to them anymore. You will end up being more than you first thought when you started out. Remember all the things we did. Remember all the things we said. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been. You should do much less so you avoid this space. Will you let me in? You don't have to listen or be dragged away or close your eyes again. So don't hurry now. You don't have time to waste anymore. You will miss too much if you don't stop before time's running out. Remember all the things we did. Remember all the things we said. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been. Remember all the things we did. Remember all the things we said. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been. When we look back now, when we look back now and see all the things we could have dreamed, all the things we could have been.
Now, this is where I say, this is not pop, okay? Music industry, Rolling Stone, whoever the fuck you are, this is called rock and roll, okay? And if you hear the Byrds, do you call the Byrds a pop band? No, they were a rock and roll band or rock band in their leaders, and then more country in the different permutations of that band, okay? The Beatles, yeah, that guitar is the Monkees. Do you consider them pop? Okay, maybe a little bit, but still mostly they're just a rock and roll band, what we described as rock and roll. So music industry, you wonder why you go for a shit because you've turned off half the population. You remember, boomers still listen to rock and roll, and they would love to hear new rock and roll, okay? But when you put something like pop on there, okay, they're just going to keep skipping through. I know it's stupid, okay, because I don't do that, but then I spend all my time fucking with this. They don't. They've got lives, okay? And this is why I'm doing that channel, because it helps them, okay, because it's like, oh, okay, I can quick check in on this, during lunch or something, and without having to think, and then without having. But then if they're scrolling through and they see pop, they'll scroll right by because they'll immediately think of Beyonce, things of that nature. Was it Lady Gaga? Madonna. I hate to put Madonna in with Gaga and all them because Madonna was a totally on her own planet, her own thing. And her musical styles have been so back and forth and up and down and around. Madonna's just one of those ones, is that Madonna just makes music. And a lot of it's damn good music. Some of it's pop. Okay. But a lot of people don't like pop. It's that simple. And then there's a lot of people who love pop. Okay. So, but don't call this pop. This is rock and roll. Pure and simple, right out of the 1960s, mid 60s, 66, 67, 68. You know, right there, right there. I got 100 albums at my dad's albums that I can bands that you've never even heard of that have that sound, and we never called it pop. Okay. Anyways, there's my little rant about pop. Okay, music industry, you should listen to me because I can resurrect the classic era of rock and roll. And I don't mean me playing, but how to get it out to the people. Because you've completely written off an entire generation, and there's still millions of them. And as millennials will tell you, there's still a whole lot of them that have turned into Karens and shit, but there's still a lot of cool ones. I think I'm still cool. I didn't turn into a fucking Karen. And I still carry my 1960s values that my parents instilled in me. My mother, 80-year-old bush lady, exactly the same as she was in 1965, 1975, 1985, just with more knowledge and stuff. And as she got older, she, okay, maybe I'll just have one whiskey a day. She stopped smoking weed 2 years ago. I used to roll her up joints and leave them there for her after dad died. And, you know, she'd smoke them when one of her friends would come over, but now that's stopped at 80. She worries. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. The band is called The Boys with the Perpetual Nervousness. Yes, I actually have to look at that because I can't remember the name. You guys, I know you guys followed me, The Boys with Perpetual Nervousness, because I followed you first, and then you followed me, I think, on Twitter and Instagram. So a note to you guys, it's a great name, but if you're going to try and get people to remember it, I don't know, maybe something that's easier to remember. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm old and stoned and I just can't, The Boys with the Perpetual Nervousness. I hate to be on stage like, what's his name from Woodstock? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next up is The Boys with the Perpetual Nervousness. Okay, I'm trying to do, that's like WWF, but okay, whatever. I'm old. So, but that's cool. One guy being from Spain, another one being from Scotland, and them doing it over the internet, making that music, and then they come out with this. And I mean, this is pure jewel. AM radio pop, 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 AM radio rock and roll. Ooh, see, they make me do it. I slip and forget. Sorry, guys, you are not pop. You are rock and roll. Okay. Anyways, thank you for coming. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell thingamajig if you want to get notified every time I put up a new song or whatever have you. And you can visit my other tubes, although they're not really up to date or anything, but they will start being after I get the studio started. And that brings me to, if you want to donate to the studio build, that'll encompass A Voice in the Wilderness, Wicked Tunes, which you're on now, Fishing Camp Life, and my UFO one. I got rid of the other ones, and I'm just going to stick to what I know and what I can do and enjoy it. So I was trying to get too much shit, and I know Joe Rogan or Jimmy Dore, that's a fact. So, all right, yeah, so there's that donation thing. There's links down in the description. We also now have merchandise. There's a link in the description for that. All the profits are going for the Wicked Tunes studio build, or Lad from the Woods studio build, not Wicked Tunes. It's going to be all four of them. So, and boy, can I not wait. This camera needs to be mounted permanently. And then I'll upgrade cameras as I get money. I need a separate microphone because it sounds terrible to even me. And I usually get pretty slack. I'm like, who cares? You're here for the music, not me. But no, I need a proper microphone. The lighting is absolutely horrible, but the studio will be, painted or whatever and set up so that the lighting will be permanent. The camera will be, there'll be probably two cameras, maybe, I don't know. These are like this. I'm using a Logitech something or another, and other than the mounting bracket is a cheesy piece of junk. It's a great camera. I could put two of those and they $400. I don't need to have like CNN type cameras like some of these guys got. So, anyways, again, because you're not really here for me. You're here for the tunes, and I'm just kind of like the maitre d'. I'll get you in, and then you forget about me because I got other people to bring in, right? But you're enjoying your meal. So anyway. Do you have maitre d's in the United States? Because that's French, and that's, of course, Canada's both English and French. So, oh well. Anyway, that's not really important, is it? No. Okay, folks, thanks for coming again. So you guys be good out there. Enjoy here in Canada. It's long weekend starting in 2 hours. Midnight will be Friday, and it's we call it Victoria Monday. I believe Americans, are you the same weekend or the weekend after? And that's your Memorial holiday. So similar, but ours is Victoria Day for one of our queens from England from the past. Anyway, nobody really cares about that. That's the first long weekend of spring, and all the cottages open up, and the campgrounds, everything's officially open, and it gets crazy in these parts. So, lucky for me, I don't work. I have disability. I'm on disability, and so if I want to go fishing, I don't go near the lakes on the weekends. I wait till the weekdays when they've all gone back to their houses. All right. See ya. Peace, long life, and live long and prosper, folks.